a new venture in boxing. I think an exciting venture. Everyone knows, or as most of the all chaps, you all know the Loaded magazine, which is back in circulation and doing very well, and has been covering boxing in spring. And they started a TV station not long ago. Managing director Ian, Ray Kidd, and the editor-in-chief Ian Stafford. Former of your old paper column.
Well, next door.
Next door, News of the World, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we got talking, and they asked about a way of building up viewers on the TV station. And you know, I've always been a great believer boxing is one of the best things to bring viewers to television. And as this is free to air viewing, I thought it would be a great place to try and get a boxing station. And these two guys have backed me and managed to talk their owner into doing it. And we are launching this Friday night with the Sam Webb, Brian Rhodes fight from Blackpool, which to me is probably could end up being one of the best fights of the year, and no other TV company looked at it or picked it up, so it was a great opportunity to launch with that fight. It's helped the promoter out, Steve Woods, who put quite a big bid in without any TV, known about TV at the time. And that will be the first of a series of fights we've got. The second one will be Burns Night from the St Andrews Sporting Club, celebrating 40 years of St Andrews Sporting Club. I think it's the only gentlemen's club left in the UK, isn't it?
It's certainly, I mean, without Tommy Gorman, there wouldn't be any boxing in Scotland.
So it's a big event, and it's also, the Haggis is coming in as well, so that helps. And then we're going to the North East with the first defence of John Lewis Dickinson. And then we'll sit down and look at going further. They also want to do a magazine type programme, which Ray will talk about, and another boxing project. They've done a documentary on David Price's last fight, and they've done one on this fight as well, which is going out. So it's got quite a sports element to the channel. So with that, I'll just throw the floor out for questions.
Your magazine programme presumably be on the lines of Ringside?
That's what we're thinking of, yeah.
Well, I mean, I know you could say it's going to be better than Ringside, but I mean, that's the sort of thing, an hour long?
An hour-long show, let's say magazine sort of concept, questions and answers, bit of an audience, bit of a live audience, just boxing related questions.
And how often would you do I mean, as you know, Sky do Ringside every week.
That's right. Well, I think we'll probably look at doing one a month to start with, and see what sort of viewing figures we get, and what sort of boxers we get to come in and speak to us.
Based in London? But studios based in London?
We're based in Hersham, in Surrey.
Oh, I'm right next door to me.
We'll get you on.
Yeah, won't have to. Won't cost you much to transport him, will it?
Now, we feel it's an ideal opportunity for Loaded, the brand, to get together with Frank and to go to the boxing audience, because we've got this channel which is free to air. We're looking at British title fights, European title fights, so it fits with our brand, it fits with our demographic, so we'll just see where it takes us.
How many boxing shows do you hope to put on in the course of a year?
About nine to start with. 8 to
Really? That's a lot.
Yeah, well, listen, there's a market there. Sky's left a big market, and it's one of the reasons why I managed to talk you to guys into supporting the project. You know, there's only Box Nation out there that kept the let's say the flag flying. You know, Sky have brought boxing down in my eyes. You know, what they've done and cut back on their shows. You know, without Box Nation, there would be no boxing. With Loaded, now there's another channel. You know, and hope, you know, Box Nation and Loaded have worked together in the past, like given this footage, and they've advertised Box Nation shows, so I hope to keep that relationship going.
Will your fight nights always be Friday?
No, it was just this one was a Friday. No, we'd like to look at, you know.
So you will, I mean, obviously
look at what the best night is. Saturday night might even look at what was old traditional. And they won't always be live, some will be recorded and shown in certain areas.
And just to confirm what you were saying earlier, Frank, David Price is still exclusive.
He's exclusive to Box Nation. Please do not start a war. I do not need no wars.
How many fighters do you manage now?
I've actually trimmed it down. It's more promoted. I've trimmed it down. I've got about 8. But I'm going to work with, as you can see, this is not my show. This is Steve Wood's show. Right. Tommy Gilmore's getting the opportunity. I'm actually a consultant for Loaded, more so. But, you know, and there is an opportunity that we may even look at going with Frank Maloney and Loaded Promotions, isn't there? We're sitting down and signing fights direct into the TV company, which will cut out all, you know, similar to what the Americans were doing. But that's down the road though, by the way.
What other programmes the Loaded show?
We have a variety of programs. We've got a program called The Pitch, which is a bit Dragon's Den type concept. We've got Junglers Live, which is a comedy show. You can help me out here.
Superbikes. You've got Off the Bar, which is a football-based program.
We've got some girl
Lads
content.
Lit.
Sorry, yeah.
Chick Lit, which is a book review done in a loaded style. The news.
So it's quite.
It's 3 hours, 9 o'clock onwards, and then repeated later on.
Right.
And we've been fairly pleased with the bulb data that we've had today so far. We've brought in about 150,000 viewers in the first week of LoadedTV. So we're quite pleased with that because we haven't gone out and said that we're out there, we're going to do it. It was a soft launch. We want to see where the programs take us, and the direction that the programs take us in. So we probably won't go out with a big launch, probably for about another 6 months. But boxing is a part of
But it's an interesting figure, that the 150, when you put it next to Fox News, an established brand, that's not even 150,000. So, I mean, I know it's Fox News, and it's not a big thing, but so are we all.
How long has the network been going?
3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah. 26th of November is the launch night.
Great party. Absolutely fantastic party.
I was fortunate, I think we was the only party in town that night. So,
Who's your broadcasting team on boxing? Who's it going to be?
We're going to use Robert Waterman.
What, as a commentator?
No, not as a commentator. Sorry,
So
our commentator is going to be Jamie Moore. Is going to be doing it, former British European champion.
Yeah, I know Jamie.
And we're just looking at a couple of other names. We were going to use Guy Williams, who worked for me on the radio, former ABA champion. Got to start all over again because Sky just turned up, so we can't let Ed Robertson miss the show.
Sorry.
Where's your camera? Okay, come on, we'll start all over again.
Who's going to be presenting it? Matt?
No, I think we're going to use a girl one.
I don't know.
This was put together very quick because Steve Wood's never had it, so it was a great opportunity to launch. So we are putting everything together. So it may not be completely in concept for this show, but you know, this was a fight which, if you follow Twitter for the right reasons and Facebook, you see that a lot of fans were saying, "How come this is not on TV? Why are not people not showing this fight?" So I went to Ian and Ray and I said, "Look, this is a great opportunity. We should grab it with both hands." And you know, this decision was made yesterday, so that shows you how quick this always works.
So we'll put something out in the marketplace.
Could be represented, so you'd have trouble with it. So, you know, it was a very, very quick decision. We were actually planning to launch in the new year, wasn't we?
That's right, yeah.
But the opportunity of this fight,
Right.
I think was a great opportunity. You know, Sky didn't want to take it, other channels didn't want to take it, so it was sitting there.
So what time transition will start at what, 9?
We've got 9:30 till 10:30 on this
9:30,
fight.
10:30. So you'll go straight into the main event, obviously.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just going to be interested to see what sort of viewing figures we get for that particular fight. So we're quite excited by it.
Yeah.
As I say, the demographic of boxing and the demographic of Loaded hand in glove.
Okay, any questions? No, you read? Oh.
Could you be specific about the demographic?
Well, the demographic of Loaded, the magazine, is 19 to 32 male, 90% male. The demographic of the TV channel is slightly different because we're obviously appealing to a female audience as well, but we've not been in the TV business long enough to get those figures as yet. But the boxing demographic and Loaded demographic, similar.
Right. And just one more. Why boxing, not MMA?
Well, boxing is close to my heart. I've known Frank for some time as
It
well.
works so well in the magazine. MMA seems to be a different direction to where the magazine is at the moment. And we, you know, for example, David Price, I know we're not here to talk about David Price, but we've covered boxers like that in the magazine, Frank Maloney, and when we do a shoot, it seems to work very, very well for the magazine and TV, whereas maybe MMA doesn't.
MMA is a cult following. It's not. It's not boxing. Boxing is traditional. It's a great sport. It's been there for a long time, and it'll be there a lot longer than MMA has gone.
I'm on your side, Frank.
We should do one-to-ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then it's gone shy. I think is that it?
Is that it?
Everyone,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's it.
Thank you very much
So
for
we're
your time,
voting
Jim.
1-1 then.
Go on,